Quarterback from Asheville, North Carolina. He also actually spent the entire spring semester studying abroad in Scotland. Please welcome Caleb Pressley.
Hello. Can you hear me? Can you hear me good? Hello. Have they been treating you well so far? Are you bored? Okay, good. I just got here. Actually, I have not been here for the entire thing, but I did read on your itinerary. They gave it to me before I came, and I saw that the first thing on your itinerary this evening was shopping at the UNC Women's Football Clinic. This is the most stereotypical thing that I've ever heard. Come to the UNC Women's Football Clinic, they'll be shopping. That's what they say. Whoever planned that. The misogynist pigs who planned that. It'll be next year, come to the UNC Women's Football Clinic. We'll be showing reruns of the Bachelor finale, or the Bachelorette finale from last night. Who watched it last night? I didn't watch it, so I will no longer comment on that. All right. Here we go. All right, I'll introduce myself. It's probably about time. My name's Caleb Pressley. Yeah. I played here for the last 3 years. I've been a quarterback on the team. I'm from Asheville, North Carolina. And now this year, actually, I have transcended the position. Is that the correct word? Transcended the position. And now I will be a coach this year. Yeah, because what happened was I went to Scotland, like that nice fellow said, and what happened was, while I was over there, these guys, they were working out and doing all types of things, practicing, lifting weights, running. Me, didn't do one thing of that. And so when I came back, I talked to my coach, who's here tonight, Coach Heck, and he sat me down and he said, Caleb, I just want to let you know that you are back at the bottom of the depth chart where you started. And I said, okay, Coach, well, in that case, I will join you and we'll be coaches together. Yeah. And so that's not exactly how it happened, actually, but I am going to be coaching. I will be coaching. And therefore, actually, these guys, all these players here, very nice-looking fellows, they used to be my teammates. They used to be my peers. But now I'm a coach. They're my inferiors. Yeah, think about that. I want to move this thing so I can see them. They listen to me now. Really, they do listen to me. Watch this. Watch. Hey, Jackson. I told you he listens to me. Yeah. Actually, listen to this, for real. I'm being completely serious. Yesterday, I saw this one out, right here. Raise your hand, Travis. Yeah, Travis Hughes. I saw him out on the town, on Franklin. I said, Travis, tomorrow evening we have a women's clinic. You need to look presentable. You need to cut your hair. Travis, I just said cut it. It looks like you waxed it. It does. Okay, here we go. Now listen. Now that I am a coach, there are benefits of being a coach compared to being a player. Being a player is great, don't get me wrong. I loved all 3 years I was a player here. Although Coach Fedora, if he's here, he only played me in 2 games. The last one, listen to this. We were up 80-20. You can't get me in before 80-20. That's 60 points. In football, that's 10 touchdowns. But at that point, he felt comfortable enough with me going in to take a knee, just to take a knee. He'll let me speak to all the best Tar Heel women in the entire land, but he won't let me throw a football. Whatever. We'll talk to that guy later. Yeah, we'll talk to him later. Now listen to this. Now that I am a coach, there are benefits to being a coach, besides that they have to listen to every single thing that I say. When you're a player, I don't know how much you guys know about this, there are NCAA rules. There's like things that are like, you can't, if someone offers you a meal and you're out, you have to say, no thank you, ma'am, I can't take this meal because I'm an NCAA athlete. Or if, say, someone comes up to you and they say, hey, I would like to buy you a flight to so-and-so, you say, no, I can't because I'm an NCAA athlete. All of these things, if someone wants to give you money. Well, now, that I'm a coach, none of this is true. None of this applies to me at all. None of it. Like, for example, I have my backpack. I put some here. Yeah, so say in theory that I took my backpack and I was to give it to this one. What's your name right here? Kathy. You, what's your name? Okay, because they both responded. Say I gave it to Kathy and I gave her my backpack and I said, here, you put $1 in my backpack and pass it to your right. Yeah, actually, and then you all did it. Actually, yeah. This is legal. This is legal. Yeah, this has a lot of stuff in it.
You got any books?
Yeah, I got books. It's a backpack.
All right.
Use this one. Yeah, fill this with money. Fill it with money. Listen. Seriously, I did the math. I actually didn't do any math because I have no idea how many of you are in here. But listen, if you guys go through and every one of you puts like $1, or for example, if you don't have any money to give and you already spent all your money coming here, don't put in any at all. Or if you have a lot of money, you'll put all of it in, right? And once it goes through every single one of you women, at the end of the night, I'll be able to keep it, and it will be legal, and I'll be able to spend it on whatever it is that college kids spend money on, right? You guys know about that. 20s are accepted, checks are accepted as well. Caleb Pressley. That was a fantastic opening. This is going to go very well, I think. And even if it doesn't go well and I get booed off stage, I think I'll be able to buy dinner for myself tonight. Yeah. All right, let's get to these guys. Actually, the reason they invited me was I was supposed to interview these guys, but I ended up talking the whole time. So here's what we got going. They have got me kind of an odd assortment of players to interview. All of these guys, seriously, no, I'm being very serious when I say all 4 of these guys are my very good friends. I hang out with them, obviously, when we play football. Outside of football, I see them all the time. We're all good friends. And they're all good characters. But together, this collection of characters, very weird. Yeah, they're kind of weird together. Not separate, they're cool. Together, weird. Now listen, I think that if like this group of characters, if you guys like made a movie together, I think that it would like skip theaters and go straight to DVD. Yeah, or in the Netflix. All right, here we go. Here you go. Introduce yourself. This guy, he'll introduce himself, he'll say his name and where he's from. How about that?
All right. I'm Shakeel, Rashad, and I'm from Jacksonville, Florida.
And Shaq plays defense. For our defense, he plays a lot. He's very good. Shaq, now listen. Now I wasn't here. Obviously, I was in Scotland and I was doing other things. That did not include weightlifting. But listen, Shaq in the weight room. This is what I have on my little computer device here. It says Shaq broke a couple of records in the weight room this off-season. Can you elaborate on just what happened on that? Just seriously, just tell us what you broke, what the weight was, whatever.
I know this is set up, so I'm like...
It's actually, this is not a setup question. You can answer it in full. Eventually, I will come back and say something funny. First, answer the question.
I know I broke the Powerclean record last year. I think it's the only record I broke. Right?
How much weight was it?
406 pounds.
406. The Powerclean, I know a lot of you girls weightlift, and I'm completely just belittling you, but the Powerclean is, you take it like this, off the ground, it's on the ground, you take it, you pull it up, and you put it right here. That's what you have to do. 406 pounds, that's a lot of weight. Now listen, this is what they told me. I was in Scotland, and I got a text message, and it said this. It says this. Shaq beat Powerclean record today. It's in text stuff, so Shaq beat Powerclean record today. After he dropped it, he was 2 inches shorter. Was that true, or that was just, he was kidding?
I think it may be true. We didn't actually measure, but it's true.
Yeah. I heard that it was so heavy when you picked it up, and when you picked it up, the floor from which you picked it up immediately got a deal for a weight loss model on an infomercial. That's not true either. They're feeding me false information. Okay, here we go. But seriously, he's very good in the weight room. Shaq's very good in the weight room. And Coach Lou, has he spoke tonight, Coach Lou, our weight training coach? All right, Coach Lou's a great guy. He loves all his players. He even loves me. I'm not very good at lifting weights, still likes me a lot. But the one thing that he does across the board is he yells. That's kind of his job. He has to yell. He has to motivate. Yells across the board. But because he's so good, he loves Shaq, but he still yells. The difference is he loves Shaq so much that when he yells at Shaq, he does it in Marvin Gaye lyrics. And he just yells at us like cuss words and that type of thing. Yeah. Travis, go up, pass the mic to Travis. We'll see what he's got.
Oh,
Yeah.
My name is Travis Hughes. I'm from Virginia Beach, Virginia.
Yeah. Travis, now I know that I already made fun of you for like the hair thing, and that was funny, and I tried to do it to loosen them up, but in all seriousness, I really do like your haircut. Yeah. Yeah. I can't decide whether I like it because the barber did a really good job or if it's because like the way the light is hitting it, I can see myself in it really good. And I dress up tonight. Yeah, it looks good. It looks really good. Okay, Trav, this is what we have here. Okay, Trav has a very aggressive personality, so I'm trying to handle this. He plays middle linebacker. This is a must if you're a middle linebacker. You have to be very tenacious. You have to be willing to do anything with your body. You just have to have a terrible temper. So I'm trying to handle his thing very lightly. Because the last thing that I want to say is that it says, the newspaper tomorrow, UNC quarterback turned coach Caleb Pressley has head dumped in toilet water by starting linebacker Travis Hughes at a women's clinic that they were shopping at. That would be terrible for me and Travis. So what I'm going to do with Travis is, knowing the nature of Travis, obviously he's a good-looking fellow, but since I know besides that, I'm just going to let you, Travis, if you have anything to say the remainder of the night, you can chip in and say it, or you can stop me and make a comment, but I'm not going to put any more mean questions on you for my own safety. Okay, here we go. All right, this is the one that you guys are all probably the most excited about.
My name is Jackson.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Y'all been waiting on this one, so I want to do it myself. Last year, this guy, as a true freshman, mind you, you were a true freshman, weren't you?
Yeah.
As a true freshman, MVP of the Belka Bowl. Set the NCAA record with 5 punt return touchdowns. Was named to multiple All-America teams and is now already selected for preseason All-America this year. Please, ladies, give it up for Ryan Switzer. Would you like? You can introduce yourself now, Ryan, if you want.
No, I'm all right.
Yo, that was disappointing. I was going to give him a chance. Listen, y'all, that's not Switz. People these days, they'll take an alternate identity just to be applauded by women. That's not even Switz. And he accepted it like it was him. Listen, this is Jackson Boyer. This is Jackson Boyer. He does play on our team. He does play wide receiver, and he is white. It ends there. But seriously, listen, but in all honesty, I give him a hard time. I give him a hard time, but seriously, I mean this for you because I play with him. She loves your socks. It seems to be like a communal thing that your socks have been enjoyed by the crowd. In fairness, listen to this. I am sorry I gave you a hard time and whatnot. Everyone, yeah, it was a compliment in some ways, except for that it wasn't you I was complimenting. So, But in all seriousness, I played with him last year. We were both on the scout team. That's what the guys do who don't actually play. We throw the ball around on the scouts. He was a red shirt, in fairness, so he didn't have a chance to play. Me, on the other hand, I could have easily played, just didn't do it. Now, in fairness, I know you, and I would say that there's really not that many differences between you and Switz. Besides these, this is what I thought of. One, you're taller. Yeah. And you have a larger wingspan. And two, Switz is in West Virginia right now, couldn't make it tonight, so we thank you for coming. Y'all can pass it down to this last guy down here. Now look at this last guy. His name is Alex Bales. Look at him and just think. Just think. Look at this guy. Just think. I'll tell you what I'm thinking.
What are you thinking?
This guy looks like Jesus. This guy looks like Jesus if he had access to modern weightlifting equipment. Now, Bales, listen, Bales, this is Alex Bales. He plays on our football team, obviously. Looks like Jesus. Now, Bales, when I came in, they were doing a little bit of the drinking. And I know for a fact, because I came here this morning to check out the venue in which I would be performing, I know for a fact that all of these drinks were water. Did you turn them into wine?
Your words are mine.
You mischievous Messiah lookalike. Whatever, the wine, it certainly makes my job easier, doesn't it? Yeah. Now listen, Bales, but seriously, do you know how you'll be getting home tonight? Because I know for a fact that there are no large bodies of water in Chapel Hill for you to walk across. You're probably going to have to end up taking your donkey or whatever. Yeah. Yeah. Bales, though, seriously, I'll give you a serious one. I always say I'm going to do a serious one, then I never do it. I always do a joke. This one's serious. Bales has the highest GPA of any player on our entire team. I probably embarrassed him. I didn't want to embarrass him, but I didn't feel that bad about embarrassing him, so I did anyways. But this one, I don't want to break any privacy laws, because there are privacy laws. But to give you a ballpark of what his GPA could possibly be, it rhymes with floor.0. Right? Yeah, he's smart. He's smart. Give it up for the smart guy. The rest of them, they just play sports. And me, who knows what I do, but he's smart. Now listen. Seriously, this is a serious question, the first one tonight. How do you balance sports and football? Because obviously you are very busy with football. No, sports and football, they're the same thing. Who was going to stop me? You told him his socks were nice, but you weren't going to stop me when I said sports and football were the same thing. All right. Sports and school, very different things, both time-consuming. How do you do it for real?
I've more or less been told to focus on the school part. So while everyone else goes and works out and goes to practice, I lock myself away and focus on the school for the team. We all have to play our part.
I didn't listen to what he just said because I was looking for my backpack. Where's my backpack? What is this? You took it upon yourself to just limit the amount of money I was going to have tonight. That's terrible of you. $2, it's more than I had to begin with. Keep going. It's legal. It's legal. Bales, I don't know what he said when I asked him the question, but this is how I have it in my mind. Put the whole thing in there, the whole wallet. Don't put the credit cards, just the cash. No, this is how I have it in my mind with Bales. So it's a late night game, Thursday night game probably, and he plays the entire game. He's exhausted. Afterwards, he visits his family. By the time he gets in sleep, he has minimum or maximum 2-3 hours of sleep. Walks into an 8 a.m. class on Friday. He walks in, he sees there's a test sitting on his desk. Not only did he not know this test was today, which is probably like a midterm or like the most important test of the entire semester, but he also definitely didn't study for it. So Bales, in my mind, this is how I have him. He sits down and he thinks about it and he's like, what would Jesus do? Jesus probably wouldn't get any of these wrong. I'll get 100. Yeah, that's all I have. I know they didn't talk much, but I wanted to talk more. Listen, thank y'all. Thank y'all. Listen, all these guys will be playing on the Saturdays. We need you guys here. Seriously, on a very serious note, you came here for all the fun stuff. Now we need you here to cheer for them. Yeah, we need you to cheer for them. Yeah. Are you guys going to come? Who's coming? Will anyone come? Will anyone come? Yes. Will anyone donate to my backpack? Yes. Yeah. No, seriously, we need you to come. And if you do come, we'll see you there. We'll be there. We'll see you there. Go Heels. Oh, I still have to go.
So these are for Homestead? And you're going to pick
What's Homestead?
It's a, like,
I think my mic turned off. Oh, no, sorry.
so it's